If looks could kill, Tyler.
If looks could kill, Joey Avalon would be digging his own grave.
Unbelievable what I just saw here. What the once power couple.
You know,
something's off here, huh?
You never saw two souls that were as compatible as Joey Avalon and Sierra. But like you said, something has changed. And it's not something that's changed with Joey Avalon.
No. It's something in Sierra. He saw it happening. You know, the last few months of her title reign, he saw the shift in her.
Oh, my God. Look at
what happened here?
She's telling him to take a seat on the apron, or stand on the apron, if you will. Oh, from behind, Shazza McKenzie wasting no time. Sierra throwing some haymakers. Shazza and Sierra, no strangers to one another. They've shared rings in AAW. They've shared rings all over the Midwest. These are two athletes that are essentially joined at the hip, if you really, really do think about it.
You know, at one time, Avalon and Sierra were what we called couples goals. The people backstage used to say, hey, look at that, look at them go. I wish I could have that.
Oh, and Sierra reaches out and touches Faith. Joey Avalon, now the legal man.
Yeah, I just see Sierra's body language seems off. Something seems wrong. But on the flip side,
and this is not a mixed tag match. This is an intergender match.
It is. But on the flip side of things, Tyler, Shazza and Davey are doing fantastic.
You know, I'm curious. I'm very curious about it. Shazza and Davey are doing fantastic. Davey and Bravo are doing fantastic. Bravo and Shazza, yeah, they are showing to the crowd, showing to everybody here that they're on the same page, but I question it. I really, really, truly question it.
Something's off on both ends of this ring.
You know, I feel like there was some backhanded comments that Bravo had in them pre-recorded comments. Obviously, he said no shade being thrown, but you really do have to think about that.
Something's off there, too, but you know what? It's not as bad as what's on the other side of the ring. We saw that piercing look. I can't take that visual out of my head.
Davey Vega and Joey Avalon going at each other.
Well, let me sidebar about Joey Avalon for a second. Talk about one of the most dynamically breakout athletes in professional wrestling today, Joey Avalon. He has taken on some of the biggest names in the industry. He has proven himself time and time again in AAW. He is ready for, I mean, he told me, he's like, he took advice given to him and he just applied it to his career, and it's been nothing but a rising star for Joey Avalon.
He took Davey Vega off his feet with that boot and now made the tag. Sierra, the legal combatant. Oh!
Not on the same page.
Not on the same page. Drop down, trips him. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got elbows
back in there. Hey, you see this? This again, they're thrown off. They're not communicating.
That ring positioning isn't as fluid as it usually is. No. Sierra goes for a cover. Not as fluid as it normally is. But, you know, it does show that even though they're mad at one another, they can still work as somewhat of a cohesive unit.
But it makes you wonder, are they talking outside of shows? Are they hanging out? Are they spending time? You know, there's part of that, too, where you're just around each other. By osmosis, you pick up one another's manners, behaviors. It makes you wonder if they're doing that. We're seeing a little point.
Oh, Avalon setting him up, looking for the meltdown. But a Bravo! Vega pulls the referee out of position, and Bravo on the outside grabs the boot of Joey Avalon, stops him dead in his tracks, and now Davey Vega is going to be able to do what Davey Vega does best, and that's capitalize on opportunities at hand.
Absolutely. Davey Vega is a former Triple Crown champion in AAW. He has held every male title here that you can hold. He has done it. He has two-time Heritage champion. Hey. Three-time tag team champion, AAW heavyweight champion.
And he held two of those belts consecutively.
Absolutely did. He's one of the most decorated athletes in AAW history. He will be a banner at some point. And right now, that experience, that pedigree is showing in this match.
You know, and people always used to look at Davey Vega, and they always used to say, oh, all Davey Vega does is take shortcuts.
Yeah.
All Davey Vega does is, you know, make excuses, this, that, and the other thing. But what Davey Vega has truly done over the last 2.5, 3 years is he's evolved. He's evolved his game to another level. You know, you want to call him, you know, as he goes for a quick cover, you know, call him the Miracle Worker, you call him the Spitfire, the Ace, whatever you want to call him. Davey Vega is a proven winner. And, you know, he's had a mixed bag of results the last 6 months or so, losing that AAW championship, obviously being beaten by Ren Jones not once, not twice, but 3 times.
3 times, yes. But we got to give the X Factor some credit here. Johnny Bravo has been a big X Factor in Davey Vega's career. Ever since the affiliation, that's when the titles came in. That's when the gangland mentality started to hit. They started rolling in a pack. Success did hit them.
Shazza throwing everything she has into those strikes, but
I don't think she's throwing everything she has, but she's trying.
I think that was maybe. Oh, but Vega from behind caught in the eyes.
There you go. That's how you do it.
See, that just goes to show that's a team on the same page.
That's it.
That's cohesion.
They've cut the ring off in half perfectly. The referee can't get a handle on it just yet.
And obviously, you know, the issues with the Bravo family well documented, obviously. Hart and Bauer being unceremoniously thrown out of the group, which we're finally going to see him back in action later on tonight.
Along with Hart and Bauer's recovery. Really, the ticking time was for the last few months here.
Roundhouse kick catches him on the jaw. You know, Bravo and Shazza having their issues. It was Bravo that referred to her as Yoko Ono.
Yeah, and we all know what that means, and that hurts. When somebody hears it, when the lady of the star hears that, we know what it is.
Oh, look at Sierra!
She's out for herself.
Sends Avalon to the outside, and she eats a Doomsday Saito for her troubles. And Shazza.
Right to the chest, Look at this.
A flurry of offense, educated feet from down under. And a paint-brushing boot to the jaw as Shazza heads up to that high rent district. But Sierra, a hellacious slap, stops her dead in her tracks.
Shout out to the ring crew for putting the ring back together after that hellacious Joe Alonzo and Ego Anthony match. That top rope is nice and solid again.
Shazza onto the shoulders, but finds her way out the back door into a sunset flip. Only able to get the 2. Sierra rolls back up to her feet.
You notice one thing.
Catches the clothesline.
Sierra's not even looking at Avalon. She's not even making eye contact with him. She's not even giving him any indication.
And Avalon.
He's looking frustrated. That's something. These two are not on the same page, and they haven't been for a while.
Sierra with a knee strike into the corner, pulls her out the center ring, only gets a count at 2.
Watch Vega in the other corner. He sees it. He knows what's going on in the other half of that ring. He's watching it. He's taking his notes because when he gets in there, he knows exactly where to strike.
You get him and Bravo, you know, they're talking strategy. They're thinking, all right, when are we going to be able to, you know, to strike when the iron's hot, so to say.
Absolutely. Bravo is one of the most deceptively tactical presences in professional wrestling today. He's taking all the notes. He's communicating. He's giving signals to Davey Vega, giving signals to Shazza McKenzie. They know exactly where to strike.
I'm going to give Bravo the ultimate compliment right now. He's the modern day Gary Hart.
Absolutely.
He knows how to get the best out of everybody that is in his stable of combatants. You know, it's not a J-Tex corporation. It's a Bravo family.
It's the Bravo family. And he has cultivated that family to be winners, to be exactly what he wants it to be.
Oh, Shazza evades that package pile driver, but Sierra charges in with a forearm strike. Shazza, though, follows her in tit for tat.
One thing we got to keep in mind, Shazza, as you mentioned earlier, Shazza and Sierra met each other many, many times in the ring. That's showing right here. They're reading each other like a book. They're reading each other better than Shazza and Avalon are.
And a double clothesline, both combatants down. Joey Avalon finally showing a little bit of fire, it seems, trying to will Sierra back up to her feet, but, you know, it just goes to show the difference. Vega reaching out for the tag. Avalon, he's trying to get her, there we go. Now Avalon's finally thinking better of it. Yes, I'm mad at you. Yes, we're not on the same page, but we have a job to do here. And that job is to win this contest.
At the end of the day, they want a W in the column. That's what they need. Oh, look, he's coming in.
And Avalon, you know, he's pissed, and rightfully so. Not seeing what he wants out of Sierra, but he makes the tag.
Look at the impatience they both have with each other today.
Oh! Vega wiping out the former women's champion, and now Avalon.
The size advantage Avalon has is his biggest positive that he's got going on here. He still is the biggest one in the ring.
And he's in the best shape of his entire career. Was looking for that Claymore. Instead, eats a combination of kicks. Bicycle kick stuns Davey Vega, but a step up Enzi sends him rattled. And a savant kick catches him. Bicycle kick one more time. Ooh, catches him with the knee on that one.
Davey Vega has a very underrated martial arts technique that he has applied to all of his moves.
Claymore kick from Avalon! And Joey's in his bag right now, baby.
What's he got his eye on here? Is he going after Shazza? Look at this. Sierra nowhere to be found, but here comes Bravo.
Bravo
Watch out for Bravo.
Avalon about to knock some teeth out of his jaw. He evades the attack. Shazza knocks him off the apron.
Head first into the turnbuckle.
And look at that shit-eating grin on the face of Avalon. Hoisting Shazza for that package.
He got her all the way. Look at this.
Avalon says, who wants to see a dead body?
Oh, look, keep it on Sierra. What is she doing? Whoa!
Avalon!
Wait a minute.
Knocked her out! And a Busaiku knee from the Miracle Worker. Vega with the cover!
Wow.
Vega with the victory, the ultimate opportunist!
In 10 minutes, 17 seconds, your winners, Shazza McKenzie and Davey Vega.
Vega and Shazza get the dub!